Was Shannon Sharpe right about Brock Purdy? So he just had a terrible game today. You see the stats: 12 for 27, one passing touchdown, one interception, 125 yards. I have no idea what was going on. I was watching the game live. They didn't really let him pass the ball early, like as if he was hurt or something. And when he did pass it, he was just throwing it to the dirt. It really didn't make too much sense. So Shannon Sharpe tweeted and said, where it's at, because people been on his head about his comments about Brock Purdy. He said, my timeline real quiet today from 49ers fans. What's good, guys? So the other day he was on First Take, and let's play what he said and react to it.
Never cursed him.
I'm not so sure that if we remove Debo, we remove Kyle Shanahan, we removed Ayuk, we would still see this Brock Purdy. He's a product of the system. Now, that's not to take away from what he's doing. It's okay for him to be in the MVP discussion and not be Patrick Mahomes or not be Tua or not be an elite quarterback. He still has to go out there and operate. He just doesn't have to do as much as, say, those other guys. If I were to put him in Patrick Mahomes, if I switch places and says, okay, you got to go do what Patrick Mahomes does or you got to go do what one of these other quarterbacks, I'm not so sure Brock Purdy could do that. But in this system, the ability to run the football with Christian McCaffrey and all the weapons, because all he has to do is just not turn it over. Get it in the Ayuk's hand, get it in Debo's hands, get it in Kittle's hands, and let them do the work. But no, he's not elite. No stretch of the imagination is he elite.
So you have Shannon Sharpe completely said he is not elite. Unfortunately, everything he said literally came to pass today. Everything he said. You take away Christian McCaffrey, which he ended up getting injured. You take away, it was Debo today. He ended up getting injured. And Elmar, can Daddy do a video? Okay, go. You take away all of that, and he looked below average. But the problem is, he looked below average before they took him away. And on to defend Brock Purdy. I hate when people say you're a system quarterback. Everybody is in a system with their team. Everybody's a system quarterback. Jared Goff is looking amazing with Detroit because they have a system. They have a good run team. We got good offensive line, good receivers catching the ball. He look amazing. Threw 300 yards today. You put Stafford over in LA. You see he ended up winning a Super Bowl. So every quarterback have a different system which worked for them. You look at the Ravens. Ravens have a system for Lamar Jackson. So Brock Purdy, yes, with the San Francisco 49ers, their goal is to have a quarterback that's just going to not turn the ball over and make safe plays. Look at Jimmy G. Jimmy G went to a Super Bowl. We know he ain't elite. All Jimmy G had to do was throw 5-yard passes and not turn the ball over, because you hand it to Christian McCaffrey, he's running for 100 yards. You pass it to Debo behind the line of scrimmage, he's going to get you 25 yards. So I can get 100 yards in a football game with that team, but I'm saying, like, yeah, I wouldn't disrespect Purdy like that, because he's the last draft pick overall, and for him to be undefeated all the way up to today, brother is completely doing good. Yeah, he's not no MVP type of player, but he is showing out today. And you look at it when he went against Dallas, he completely showed he wasn't just a system quarterback that game, but he had a bad one. What's y'all thoughts in the comments?